Hello guys, welcome back. I've got another great recipe for you guys to try today. It's called cheesy Southwest chicken. And it doesn't take very many ingredients at all, and it's very easy and quick to make. I loved it. Welcome to today's edition of Ellie's Kitchen. The first thing I'm going to do is get my vegetables ready and prepped. If you're not a bell pepper person, that's fine. You don't have to use these for the recipe. It turns out just fine without bell peppers and onions. I'm going to use 2 bell peppers. I'm going to use a green one and a red one. Not only do I like the color difference on my dish, makes a real pretty dish, but I do like the flavor differences. Now you do know that the yellow, orange, and red peppers are nothing more than just a green bell pepper that's been allowed to stay in the vine longer. So the longer the green pepper is allowed to stay in the vine and ripen, the different flavor you're going to get. It becomes sweeter as it ripens. So keep this in mind when you're deciding what kind of flavor you want for this dish. Next, I'm going to spray a 3.5 quart baking dish. Now I prefer to use chicken breast tenderloins because they're thinner. If you have chicken breasts, you might want to cut them in half lengthwise so they're not as thick. And I'm using about 2 pounds of meat, and make sure it's not frozen. It needs to be thawed. Okay, we're halfway there. Told you this was easy, guys. So we need 1/3 cup of salsa and 1 package of fajita seasoning and 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese. And it doesn't even have to be room temperature. Just pull it out of the refrigerator and just mix it all together into the bowl. You might notice that with each video I have several different mixing bowls, but these here become my favorite. I found these Fire King orange glass mixing bowls at a thrift shop. I got 3 pieces for under $20. I just had to buy them. I couldn't leave them there. I just love them. After we've got the salsa and the fajita seasoning and the cream cheese well mixed together, we're just going to put it right on top of this chicken and just evenly distribute it. We're going to top it off with our bell peppers and onions, and maybe you want to use mushrooms. Just be creative, whatever your family seems to like. There is no wrong way to do this recipe. Now, just so you know, there's no wrong amount of cheese. I'm going to use a cup of cheese, but if you're one of those who want super cheesy chicken, feel free to put as much as you want on there. Put the chicken in the oven at a preheated 375-degree oven for approximately 30 minutes. And the results are just amazing. But now don't go anywhere. I want to show you what I did with my cheesy Southwest chicken. I made them kind of like into enchiladas. Someone else showed me this tip on how to prepare tortillas if you're going to have burritos or enchiladas or even just a crispy wrap, and I just love it. So what I do is I turn the stove on almost high and I get oil hot. I usually use canola oil, and I just put the tortilla right in it, and whew, look at that puff up. I've never had one do that ever. But you just brown it a little bit and then you turn it over, and this is the actual time that it takes. It doesn't take very long at all, but keep an eye on it because you don't want to start a grease fire and you don't want to overcook your tortilla. And then set them on a napkin or a paper towel to get the grease off of them, and then there you go, you're ready. Now here's some different ideas I had. You can put it with rice, you can just have it all by itself, but my favorite way was as an enchilada. Anyway, thank you for visiting Ellie's Kitchen today. If you've subscribed already, thank you. If you haven't, hope you do. I'll catch you next time on Ellie's Kitchen.